But we have in a memo signed by you that you think right now there are too many white officers. And this is a blanket statement. And so I could go down the line of questioning of which of the 5,400 white officers that we have too many should be fired. Because that is the actual impact of all this. I agree with you. Your story about wanting to be the best pilot in the Air Force, regardless of race, that is what the military is supposed to be. It's this great meritocracy. It's why there's uniforms and haircuts. And I've heard so many of my colleagues talk about, infusing abortion politics into this. That is exactly what's wrong. This administration has infused abortion politics into our military, COVID politics into our military, DEI politics into our military, and it is a cancer on the best military in the history of the world. Those men and women deserve better than this. DEI is an ideology based in cultural Marxism. And somehow, some way, we ended up in a place where a general in the Air Force is advocating for racial quotas, whether it be by applicants or the number of officers or maybe the total unit. And I just think that's wrong. I think that's the wrong approach. You have had a distinguished career, and I thank you for your service. I just don't know how we can continue to have leadership that advocates for this divisive policy.
Then I listened to his video, and I don't know if it's just the way I interpreted it, but it was like not at all what I was expecting. It was like kind of that, woke race communism, grievance kind of mindset about how awful, his career was and how everyone was racist. And I don't know, maybe I'm overreading into it, but I'm just going like, can't we hear like a unifying voice, not more grievance?
I'm thinking about how I can make improvements personally, professionally, and institutionally so that all airmen, both today and tomorrow, appreciate the value of diversity and can serve in an environment where they can reach their full potential. I think I don't have all the answers on how to create such an environment, whether here in PACAF or across our Air Force. I'm thinking about without clear-cut answers. I just want to have the wisdom and knowledge to lead during difficult times like these. I want the wisdom and knowledge to lead, participate in, and listen to necessary conversations on racism, diversity, and inclusion.
Well, first of all, you got to fire. You got to fire the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, and you got to fire this. Obviously, you're going to bring in a new Secretary of Defense, but any general that was involved, general, admiral, whatever that was involved in any of the DEI woke, it's got to go.
As we come on the air this Friday night, a major purge at the Pentagon is underway. President Trump has just fired the highest-ranking military officer in the country who still had years left on his term, along with several other top military officials. Air Force General Charles C.Q. Brown, who was serving as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, was just dismissed publicly, at least via a social media post by Trump.